We're back again. Yeah, so I took a big nap. I kinda needed that. I'm back with some food. So we're gonna try to get through this. I mean, I think the last cutscene, the last like quests knocked me out pretty much into the truth. Okay. They have no troubles worthy of the name. They're clearly playing with us. Oh, they have any intention of releasing us? Born from the soul of those who died as children. Their desire to have fun remains, sometimes even until death. True nature of ghosts. Sprites with an arcane entities. The will of its owner by means of certain arts. The soul may regather either unto itself to assume another form. If ghosts are merely soul without bodies, what does that make us? I think you've become that which you fear most, brother. If we leave them to judge when they are satisfied, they will never be satisfied. Most of them to sympathize with us. Feo Ul. You knew a pixie from before. You've entered into a pact? Summon this Feo Ul, if you please. Okay, so the I gotta go over there. O loveliest of branches, please grant me your succor. they're really doing.
You're late! Late! I've been waiting for you to summon me ever since you came here. Waiting and waiting and waiting. But my sapling didn't so much as utter my name. Such a heartless thing she is. Cold and cruel and heartless!
I'm not feeling this part too much.
Another self-important little brat. Just what we need.
Reminds me of my child.
All right, I'm sorry. It was a joke. Honestly, just a joke. But just now you called for me so earnestly, so fervently. I couldn't possibly stay angry at you.
The wings flapping is giving.
Very well.
It's not
As your
good.
lovely branch, I will lend you my strength.
Is Fearwolf just gonna slap around the other fairies?
Well. If it isn't fair, the mold feel. It's been too long.
Not long enough for you to think of any new games, though, apparently. If I were you, I'd be bored of myself. Now let me make something clear. That mortal is mine. No matter what you do, she will never be yours. Never, never, ever!
Oh, not even a bit. But what about the others? Surely we can keep them.
No, you can't keep them either. They're for my amusement and mine alone. And if you lay so much as a finger on my sapling, I'll scatter the contents of her bag all over your precious village.
Huh?
There'll be cold, hard metal, furry, festering food, stinky, sweaty small clothes, and all manner of other terrible and mentionable things. How would you like that,
No. Underwear.
All right. But will you not at least let us play with the twins? Just while the others go and see Urianger?
Aye, that's all we ask. And we promise we'll play nicely.
It seems we won't be joining you.
Oi.
Aye! We'll reveal the hidden vernacular at once.
Whoa.
So this is the true Ilmeg.
How are you feeling?
Better. I think I remember the way now.
Apologies for the delay. Shall we go and see Urianger?
Your lovely branch is useful, yes? So whenever you're in trouble, you must remember to make use of me!
That was something. Be ashamed to return only to find that we made to play one game too many. Abandoned manor of a nobleman and scholar. The bookmen's shelves. That thing over there? Maybe not. Okay. Well, what does that? Oh, it's a hunt. The Mudman. Okay. This one looks pretty good. There's still no trees. I guess they didn't want the trees too much. Okay, so yeah. I think we can. I don't know if we can finish it today. I'm gonna have to like rush through pretty much. Finish like the main story quest today. 420 to the southeast. I like the flower field, but it's like a bit uneven. I don't know how to explain. It's right there. I didn't see it. there's another one over there. Like this part is really nice with the half underwater houses. Let's see if he's home. Kind of feels like he's home.
Urianger,
I mean, the lights are
are
on.
you in? Unto a world weary of heroes, a hero wends her way. The Exarch did send word that thou wouldst seek me out, but ne'er did I imagine thou wouldst arrive so soon.
Yep.
Full glad am I to see thee once more, my friend, and none the worse for thy travails.
Oh my god.
Run along, Minfilia. We will meet you outside.
But
Another one for you to imbue, if you'd be so kind.
What?
I take it thou hast met with our other comrades already?
Talk, talk, talk. Talk, talk, talk.
That Master Alphino and Mistress Alize now travel in thy company is of great comfort to me. As for the rest, it beginneth in earnest. The hunting of the Light Wardens, and perforce the war with Yulmore.
The war. More war. Always war.
Hark thee then to my words, and through them behold the vision that I did glimpse, that of the 8th umbral calamity. As I drifted hither to the first, traversing the boundary twixt reality and potentiality, I did bear witness to events yet to come.
Damn. Whoa.
There I saw the combined forces of Eorzea and the Far East offering fierce resistance to the legions of Garlemald. So fierce, in fact, that they did begin to push the enemy back. Ilm by painful ilm at first, then Yalm by Yalm, and Malm by Malm in time. Yet
That's
the joy
good.
they felt was short-lived, for in so doing they did force the Empire's hand. Faced with defeat, the Garleans turned to a weapon most vile, Black Rose. Its potency defied all reckoning. Once released, the gas took on a life of its own, wreaking untold carnage not only in Eorzea, but in the provinces of the Empire besides. From fighters upon the front lines to babes in their beds, none was spared. And as the casualties became too numerous to count, so did the fabric of civilization begin to unravel. Nor did the land itself escape unscathed. For spreading from the site of its release, Black Rose brought death to the very soil.
Damn.
To survive amidst the chaos and upheaval, men came to live by the sword, the rule of law giving way, inevitably, to the rule of might. Thus was the spark struck and the fire kindled, and swiftly did it spread as a blaze in a field of straw to engulf every corner of the world. Nations worthy of the name did then cease to exist. And those souls brave and true who might have risen to restore order
Oh no! Oh no! Whoa, everyone's dead. What the? That's supposed to be me? Whoa, I'm as a ninja?
For the weapon spared not one, not even thee.
Why am I a ninja? Oh wait, no, am I a Dark Knight? Oh.
An endless age of war, begotten by the blight of Black Rose. Such is the legacy of the 8th umbral calamity which I did behold. No matter the cost, we must forestall this tragedy. To that end, I have labored during my sojourn in this world, discovering in so doing the answer to a pressing mystery.
An answer?
That of Black Rose's inexplicable potency.
Nice.
Come. Dost thou recognize yonder chart?
Yeah. It's the 6 elements. Something to do with magics.
Indeed. 'Tis a rendering of the elemental wheel, such as one might find in classrooms across the source. As the chart maketh plain, our world is composed of 6 elements, in addition to which there exist 2 poles in fundamental opposition. Astral, the active; umbral, the passive. As a reflection of the source, the first naturally compriseth the selfsame forces. Yet, curiously, there is a notable divergence in their nomenclature. To be specific, the denizens of this world employ not the terms astral and umbral.
What did they use?
Thus was I moved to inquire what names said forces had been assigned. A simple question which yielded a most unexpected answer.
Nani?
Upon demanding the name of the pole aligned with activity and growth, I was told that as life's myriad colors combine to produce black, the people of the first had called it darkness. Yet 'twas only when I asked what name had been given to the pole aligned with passivity that mine eyes were opened to the truth. Peace and tranquility being as purest white, unmarred by color, I was told it had been given the name of light.
What?
That's umbral light and astral darkness, yes? I'm no etherologist, but it strikes me that the nomenclature of the first is rooted in the generation of the 2 forces. while our own appears to focus on their effects. Which makes one wonder, have we had it backwards all this time?
What? Did we get it backwards? Oh my god! Oh no.
'Tis indeed a compelling question, and one which beareth closer examination. Yet what knowledge we already possess sufficeth to explain the chain of events. The phenomenon of etheric thinning observed in the source is the consequence of light, the power of stasis, flowing in from the first to stifle the movement of ether within the land.
Oh.
And according to Master Alphino, Black Rose slayeth by halting the circulation of ether within living beings.
Yep.
Should such a weapon be unleashed even as the first were rejoined, replete as it is with light,
We would have a disaster of untold proportions on our hands. A calamity. Well,
I don't know
we
why.
have a better grasp of what we're facing. Our objective, however, remains unchanged.
I don't know why, but this part is like super boring.
Eliminate the light warden of Ilme.
It's like people just talking in circles about how, you know, a fucking like neurotoxin gas weapon is bad. Like, yeah, we get it. Like, we don't have to like explain it about how, you know, a parallel universe has its energy flowing through that, and it's even more bad. It's like, oh,
Speaking of which,
God.
were you able to ascertain its whereabouts?
Aye. 'Tis all but certainly ensconced within Leargear, the castle which standeth in the midst of the lake. To enter said stronghold, we must needs turn to the pixies for aid. Fortunately, I have become quite adept at courting their cooperation.
Oh.
Henceforth shall I accompany you, and do all in my power to ensure that my vision doth not come to pass.
Yahoo. Thanks, Yuri Auger. Thanks. You know, that was great. That was a great explanation about stuff we already knew. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Question I would pose to thee. Thickest of mine appearance. Did you take up astrology? Indeed. So I need to avail myself of their guidance. Let's now speak of our task. We must need gain of the Pixies Corporation, present them into a suitable gift. I bid thee obtain that which will please their eyes. They are a bit of Vilekin, known for its beauteous wings, the Hawker. Okay, capture a weakened specimen. Oh, there's some right outside. That's crazy. What the fuck? There's something that gives me a quest over here. Hello? Is it gonna load? Okay, whatever. I'll go outside then. Or is it outside? Oh, okay. Sorry. Will you not lend me a hand? All the more special. Whirlweed. Let's meet back here for decorating. Alright, alright. A hawker. did it. Oh, are they in the water? That's okay. I managed to jump on the water before I unmount it. It's crazy. Oh. This is pretty nice looking. More world weed. I wonder if there's ether currents underwater. Probably not. I'm guessing this is also another zone you can unlock flying immediately. There you go. The stairs. Tancred should return anon. Pray make thy knees. Whoa.
'Tis done. The pixies shall be well pleased with these gifts. Ah, lest I forget.
Is it gonna give me something? What? Oh. Whoa!
White auracite, newly forged for thy use. Our mission being to thwart a rejoining, we will most assuredly cross paths with those who crave the contrary, our eternal enemies. Thus did I choose to abide in this ether-rich land, the better to fashion a trap for the Ascian's essence.
Damn.
May I come in now?
You may indeed, assuming you've finished.
I did as you asked.
That's my girl, thank you.
That's my girl. Oh my god, I don't like this. No, don't do that. Oh no. Oh, I don't like that.
I should probably explain. Though my body remained behind in the source, its limitations saw fit to accompany me. Which is to say, I cannot manipulate ether.
Oh.
I took up the gunblade for its defensive advantages. But on account of my little impairment, I cannot imbue the ammunition myself. Luckily for me, Minfilia has quite a talent for it.
Oh.
Minfilia, once we set forth, we are not like to return for some while. If thou wouldst choose tomes to take with thee, let it be now.
Oh.
Really? May I?
Whoa,
Of
books.
course, my dear. Yet have care thou dost not add overmuch to thy burden, lest I incur Thancred's ire. Hast thou spoken to her of thine encounter with the Minfilia of Eld?
Well, I suppose now is as good a time as any.
Oh.
As you know, I freed young Minfilia from captivity in Yulmore some 3 years past. Not long after, the two of us journeyed to the south of Armoraine, to the edge of the Empty, where the flood was halted. It was there that she awakened. The Minfilia of old. My Minfilia.
No, don't say it like that. I don't like that. Mime and Phil.
Tell me, what must I do to bring you back?
My dearest Thancred, as I am now, I am no different from an Ascian. This child is but a vessel. One of many I have used that I might spread word of her enduring blessing and preserve the flame of hope. In my name, each has died, never having lived her own life. I have taken enough from these children. I will take no more.
But what of your suffering? Your sacrifice? This isn't fair!
Oh.
I will not stand for it. I cannot. There must be something we can do. Tell me.
This is so sad. It's like something that happened like 4 years
Should
ago.
the day come when this child grows weary of fighting and wishes to cast it all aside, then shall I take up her burden. But should she wish instead to become the master of her own destiny, then shall I bequeath to her my all.
What?
Imbued with the strength that I reserve for rebirth, she may come to wield my powers as her own.
And what of my wishes? What of Flamine's? What of all the people who love and care for you and want nothing more than to see you again?
Oy, oy, oy.
It is not their decision to make. It is hers. This child's. This Minfilia's.
I guess. I was kind of complimenting the cutscenes at the beginning because they were well
You have
directed
ever watched over me, Thancred.
and dynamic. But like, no, it's like fucking bad. They're like really boring and angsty.
Now I ask that you do the same for her. Protect her. Teach her. Stand by her as you stood by me. There is much and more she does not know. She needs a guide to show her the ways of the world, or she will never find her own path.
Oh my god, please.
When the time comes, you will find me here. Until that day.
Minfilia, wait!
What happened?
God.
And then she was gone. Minfilia, the girl, claims to have no recollection of any of it. I have told her many things, where we came from, what we fight for, but of that day, I have not spoken.
I don't want to say anything. Oh my god. Oh, God.
With the coming of another possessed of the blessing of light, the first hath begun to rise up in defiance of its fate. The question remaineth, however, who shall take up the flame of hope which Minfilia hath borne for so long? Whether we will it or no, the choice must soon be made.
Oh, was she listening to
I'm
everything?
sorry I took so long. It was so hard to choose. In the end, I settled on just the one.
That is well. Now, if all is in order, let us set forth for Lida Loran.
Lida Loran. What book did you get? Did you get a good book? Okay, well, I'm gonna need to be level 73, I guess. Or something. God, that was bad. There was some bad cutscenes. Let's try to go get ether currents. Or something. The house of the first light. Okay, gotta go all the way around. I gotta go around here. Witchweed. Ooh. That's nice. Shit! Fuck out of here! Bitch. Does this zone not have music? Okay. Feels weird. Alright, I'm back. Alright, let's be 73. Well, it shouldn't be too long to get 73. Okay, let's pick up a quest, do some fates. The path to popularity. Okay. Ultron. It's my dream to become the most popular fairy of all. become the darling of Lita Loran. What must I do to become popular? What I know. Just need to read a lot of books. What? Oh no. Read books to a fairy. That's pretty nice. I'm guessing you need to be 73 over there. Wolkdorf. Princess, being partial to lakefront view, it was decided that all of the noble lords and ladies would set out for a picnic. Her Highness ventured into the water, expected her limp paint into the reflection. This caused the watching shepherds to remark that the princess had used the lake as her hand mirror. Hand Mirror Lake. That must be how it's got its name. Who would go all the way to the lake just to eat? Her Royal Highness Princess Janania. In the dark of night, the mountain pass catches the light which shines forth from the castle, giving the impression of the princess' beautiful eyes of jade. Voibert, grand celebration was held in Grunes Licht. No expense was spared. Wondrous performances. Recitation of the Oath of the Covenant, in honor of the alliance between Dran and Galgent, on which the kingdom was built. Representative of each race took to the podium. Means the Kingdom of Rainbows. Teehee. I don't think there's anything more around. Really sweet smelling flower recently. Join. I'm gonna be popular, mark my words.